My first impression of nursing school was that it's very time-consuming and stressful, and I wasn't prepared at all for the dedication and everything that it took, because you have to pretty much give your life up for a year. I think now I'm really grateful that I stuck it out, and now that I'm really close to graduation, it's kind of exciting to know that I'm going to be able to take care of people the rest of my life if that's what I want to do. And
oh my God, what have I got myself into? This is the hardest 11 months of my life, and I'm not 11 months out yet. This has really been hard. Seriously, it's been really hard. I'm almost finished, but then if you end up like blowing a test or something, you're like, oh no, I'm this far in and I could potentially not make it. I don't see that happening, but it could happen.
Actually, it was intimidating. I was intimidated. I thought it was going, well, it is hard, but hard. It's the best way to say it.
I was very excited to go back to school after 10 years, but once I got here, it was a smack in the face. I thought it was going to be a piece of cake after being a CNA for 10 years, but it didn't help me at all. Taking that we're about finished, I'm excited again. Still got a long ways to go, but I'm starting to see that light.
I was overwhelmed, scared, nervous, didn't know what to think. I had heard stuff, but nothing compared to what you actually go through. So that was my first impression. I feel better. I feel more at ease. We're almost to the end, so it actually feels like all your hard work paid off.
I was very scared. Felt very out of my element. I didn't have any experience with nursing coming into it, so it was all new. I feel much better about it now. I feel like I know a lot more. I feel more prepared and more experienced than I was. It's amazing how much you learn in 6, 7, 8 months.
When nursing school first started, I was very excited, but a little nervous too. Didn't really know what to expect. It's hard, but I enjoy it.
My impression of the school year when I first started was I was really excited to be able to have this opportunity to go back to school. And I knew it was going to be hard, but I was not prepared.
I was extremely nervous. I wasn't sure how to handle things. I know my sisters had told me that it would be give up a whole year, and I certainly feel like I have given up a lot for this year, but I think the reward's going to be worth it.
my first impression of school when it began was not anything like it actually turned out to be. I was nervous about it, but excited. But it's a lot harder, a lot more work than I thought that it would be.
What the crap have I got myself into? And it seemed to breeze by in the beginning, and now it's more intense. Intense, but it's a good sort of intense. It's like you absorb everything that you're taking in.
All the friends I've made and all the patients I've got to meet, just everyone will I'll always remember them. I think my ICU rotation sticks out the most because that's when you see your patients at their lowest, and all it takes is you pretty much to go in and smile, and it just brightens their whole day. And just knowing that you can make a difference in their day when they're having a bad day, it made me feel really grateful and happy that no matter how small of a favor you can do for them, whether it's just giving them water or just talking to them, I think it just makes me feel happy that I'll be able to do that the rest of my life.
There's not one most memorable moment. There's lots of memorable moments. Let's see. Most memorable moment would be Probably the end of phase 1 when we were all trying to pass the vitamins and minerals test. And we all sort of like pulled together and we're like, okay, we can do this. Because it was sort of like the hurdle to the next phase. And sort of now we're there again because we're at the end of phase 2. And it's like, okay, we all need to pull together and just get through this so we can go on to phase 3. And I think that we all know when it's time to get serious, but we know how to have fun. And so, your, dynamic personality, all along with, the other 20 plus people's dynamic personalities all meshed together. I don't know, that's why I like class, because it's new and it's somewhere to go and it's somewhere to be, and I'm going to be really sad when it's over.
Gosh, it's actually seeing the difference that you make with people. I think overall, I don't think I have one in particular. It's just a total of everything. You really see the raw side of people and how people can really be.
I guess it would either have to be when Brayden started, or that I learned that if you have a lot of fiber, your poop floats.
My most memorable moment, I'd have to agree with Sam, the rides to and from school. They've been very interesting, our talks, our study sessions, everything. That's my most memorable.
I think being on the VA 6th floor and trying out the lift chairs with Donna in the lift, that was interesting. That was only in the first couple of months, so still getting to know everybody. I think the fellowship time, during the potlucks, the Halloween day, that first day that we had a potluck and we watched movies and stuff like that, that was a lot of fun. Just really getting to know people more than just test questions and study guides and things like that, but getting to know each other, having fun and not stressing about something.
I would say clinicals has been the most memorable, learning from the patients and the memories with the other students.
My most memorable moment happened a few weeks ago, and it was my first trauma patient, and he ended up passing away. And it really hit me hard, a lot harder than I thought it would. It was really sad. It was depressing.
Definitely my rides to school. Getting to know my cousin that I didn't know. Probably another one of my most memorable moments for this year was when my stepfather passed away. And I actually, just going through med-surg, I felt like that I had some knowledge of how to handle that because he was on hospice, and it, I think in some ways, prepared me for what to expect. I think in ways it affected me. I was probably able to deal with things better, but then it also affected me, and it was difficult time.
I would say probably taking care of the patients is probably the most, I don't know, each person, each patient puts a different place in your heart, each one that you meet. The most memorable one would be one that can't speak, and you have to be everything for that patient. You have to read their facial expressions and just try to console them, even though they can't interpret what they're feeling and what's going on with them, but you kind of know because you can feel.
I mean, it's all been memorable. It's not like, it's just a group of different memories that have formed just an experience. It's not, nothing has been really stands out.
There is not one experience that sticks out in your mind.
I can't be vulgar, Matt.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't. No, I can't. Because that would go to the intense conversations within a classroom. And I'll leave it at that. That's the best I can do.
Well, I'll probably be leaving West Virginia shortly since we're in the Air Force, and I will try to either get a job at the VA so they can transfer me, but eventually I want to work in hospice or pediatric oncology. It's just God's been leading me that way for a long time. That's my grandpa passed away, and we used hospice care for him, and the nurses were just so amazing. And I was actually going to school for marine mammalogy, which isn't very good in Wisconsin. So I decided to switch my career field to something better, and I picked nursing because of those hospice nurses.
I don't know, I would like to work ER trauma for a while, maybe surgery. We'll see where it takes me. The ER and surgery attracts me because I like seeing different stuff. I like the excitement of it and the nasty, gory stuff of it.
I will be married and hopefully have a family, and I really just hope to use this knowledge within my own family, and possibly working, possibly not. We'll see where that happens, but either here or on the foreign missions field. I would like to end up in South America or China, and I really just think it's the need that attracts me. There's, so many places that don't have any kind of medical attention, any kind of medical resources, so I think even just having this information will be vitally important. And, bringing the good news of God and Jesus Christ out there to those people through medicine, I think will be a blessing in itself.
I think that I want to work on a med-surg floor is where I want to be. I'd say that's probably where I want to be in the next 5 years, is on a med-surg floor. I think it's just everything's different. Everything's like an obstacle. You have to take care of one thing to see what's going on with others. So I think I just like it because it's challenging.
In the next 5 years, I see myself maybe doing the school nurse. I want to do OB for a while. I worked for hospice for the last 5 years, so I kind of want to just do babies for a while and maybe end up back at hospice. I just love kids, and I want to be involved, because the nurse that I had when I had my kids were both wonderful, and I'd like to give that experience to someone else.
I want to say I want to go back for my RN, but I really want to enjoy the LPN right now. I've always felt like before I could move on, I want to know my job well. And I always felt that way when I worked at the plant. I wanted to, and I still want to do that in nursing. I want to be able to experience all the work that every LPN would do before I move on to an RN. I don't want to become management down. I want to work from the floor up.
Hopefully with a job on my own, doing good. I do want to go get my RN and just have a good life after that. A good life. Stable financially, just happy, healthy.
Employed. I've never been unemployed until now. And hopefully I may try to go on to RN school, but right now I just want to have a new foundation and start again, get a job, buy a house, be able to provide for my family.
Finishing at least my associate's degree for my RN. And then after that, hopefully I will have bought a house, and I don't know after that. No clue.
Go on to school and become an RN and work in this area somewhere. I'm not really sure where.
Working, hopefully in OB, delivering babies, or in pediatrics. I think that what attracts me to it is I think that the way the human body works in the female reproductive system is amazing, and I have children, so I have that, just have that mom thing in me that wants to take care of sick kids. And I think it's cool to bring life into the world, to help, be able to help. Like, oh, okay, I did that.
I love being in nursing. I like what I'm doing now. I like the opportunity to be able to give back to other people. Business management's a total different ballgame. So it's more of a frustration, aggravation, and corporate ladder, and I wanted to get away from it.
I like to thank my family and Sean for putting up with my mood swings over the past year because I've been unbearable at times.
I'd just like to say thank you to my instructors and all my classmates and my parents for dealing with me and helping me through this. And that's about it. Thank you to everyone.
I would just like to say thanks to my family, my husband, my kids. They really helped me, push me on days that I came home. I didn't feel like I could wake up another day, and they really helped me, push me, and picked up the slack that I've left.
I just wanted to say thanks, Mom, thanks, Dad, to all my family for putting up with my stress, my bouts of stress, crying, everything, tiredness, just everything. I wanted to thank them because if it weren't for them, it wouldn't be possible that I made it through school without my mom and my dad, all my family.
I would just like to thank my family and my children for really bearing with me this semester and for stepping up to the plate and helping out around the house since I had to go back to work and go back to school. And I was a stay-at-home mom for the last 4 years, so it's been quite a transition. But thank you very much.
Just say thank you to all my family and putting up with my craziness for the past year. It's been a rough road. I've been a bit crazy, stressed out, but they've handled it well. And my kids, I do this for them. They're my heart and my soul.
And just say thank you to everybody. Thank you to our teachers and just the experiences that they've given us and the encouragement and the kick in the butt when we needed it.
I would like to thank my mom because without her love and support, I would have never made it through this. And the instructors for everything they've taught us.
I'd just like to thank my boys, Cody and Randall. They've been very supportive, tolerable. I want to thank Jesse for all the laughs, and I also want to thank every one of my classmates. For many of you all, it was the support that you gave me getting through this, and to my instructors.
I'm just looking for the day that I'll walk across the stage and get my certificate and pass NCLEX. But I will miss everybody, so it's been fun.
The amazing people that have been in this program, and they're just fantastic individuals, and I really would love to see all of them go far.
World turns black and time I do, it makes me laugh. How did our eyes get so red? And what the hell is on Joey's head? And this is where I grew up.
I never had heartburn until I started this program. And chest pain.
I feel terrible. Neuro was awful. Way to come back from spring break.
I can't do this. I quit. No, I can't. Yeah. Perfect. You better edit that out. Yeah, I'll kill you, Matt. And that's on camera.
Oh my gosh, Matt, this is hard.
My logo. I'd like to get rid of it.
Now you got me. And I forgot to take my skin off. Because without you, I never got up again.
They say somebody went and burned it down. We used to listen to the radio and sing along with every song we know. We said someday we'd find out how it feels to sing to more than just a steering wheel. Kim's the first girl I kissed. I was so nervous that I nearly missed. She's had a couple of kids since then. I haven't seen her since God knows when.
She walked away too soon. Just went off. Well, it's fun. It's fun now. Nursing school is just, it's fun now. It's more relaxed. There's more. You're gonna have to make her leave. Because just hide behind here. Donna, just hide behind here. There you go, you're fine. Because I'm like looking at bunnies and stuff. I think I just saw her cry.